Matthew McConaughey is back on the big screen in the upcoming crime dramedy White Boy Rick. The film bringing to light the true story of the FBI's youngest informant, Richard Worshey Jr. We're sending it out now to Arthur Kade for more.
So how does a teenager become an FBI informant and then the biggest drug dealer in Detroit? That's the story of White Boy Rick, and I'm chatting with Matthew McConaughey and the cast here at the New York premiere.
The story, you hear it, and you're like, how did I not hear that before? Is that true? And we got to go tell that story.
You said your name was? Rick. White Boy Rick. You got some coming here like you did.
One of the things when I see this movie that I think about, parenting is everything.
You got to follow through. The father in this story doesn't follow through, and is that partially because of his circumstances, his lack of education? Sure. At the same time, he couldn't lay down consequences for his children when he needed to. It also says for me something about the epidemic we have in America of single-parent homes. It's a problem we've got, and we've got to do something about it.
Rick Senior, he didn't have the choices that maybe my parents had in their way to parent. There were less cards that he was dealt because of Detroit in the 80s and the impoverished city that he was living in.
Look at this, Dad. Look how we're living. Let's hustle big.
SVU star Ice-T weighing in on the unique story that he personally recalls from his early hip-hop days.
I got friends from Detroit, and they always told me about this cat, so I want to see what the movie's about. I was hustling in the 80s right with them, but I was in L.A.
This kid is 17 and a drug kingpin in Detroit. How crazy is that, knowing what it was like?
Well, to make it the kingpin that early, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? But it's a quick rise and a quick fall in that game.
Catch White Boy Rick in theaters now.